Hi Shelley, thank you for joining us today. First, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself and your role?
Yeah, sure. So I'm with Mars, the confectionery and pet food business, and I work in finance transformation in their shared service organisation.
Okay, so that means you're exposed, I imagine, to some of the impact of AI, generative AI. How's it playing out for you?
Yeah, I think it's obviously a very emerging capabilities in terms of one, how we can use it, and also what the platforms that we use, how they're beginning to integrate GenAI, particularly into their stack as well. So looking at use cases, but then how do we satisfy those use cases, I think is the challenge that we're facing today, because there's many options as to how we solve those particular problems. Yeah.
And what do you think might be the new kind of capabilities that you're going to want from the new emerging technologies, a new tech stack that might emerge around AI?
Yeah, so I think in finance there's a couple of things. It's how do you improve the predictability of a transaction? So when we're placing an order or an order is being placed, how certain are we that that order is going to be fulfilled in a very streamlined way? And can we do early interventions to make sure that we don't cause ourselves problems downstream? That's one example. But also, how do we take there's still a lot of repetitive, I've been in finance transformation for 20 years and we still talk about taking out those manual repetitive, there's still a lot there. But I do see this as providing us with that capability. So we've had a lot of improvements on generating reports, particularly management reporting. There's a huge industry around management reporting in finance. And there's been a lot of capability around automating the production of the report so you can spend more time on the narrative. And now I think there's a big opportunity now with GenAI to actually augment that with provide the narrative as well, so actually you can focus on the what am I going to do as opposed to what happened and therefore then spending time on that. So I think there's a number of different places. I think the complexity for me is the tech landscape is changing so quickly with all the big providers building GenAI into their capabilities. How do we make that seamless for our customers, be they internal customers to finance or be it our vendors and our customers as well, so that we're not sending them in 23 different directions to try and find an answer. So how do we make that really simple to engage with? Because for me that's one thing is making the processes easier, but the experience of how you interact with finance is really playing a much bigger role than I've seen before.
Thank you.